Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Fitgab here on the Fearfully and Wonderfully Made YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making some almond butter. If you want to see how I make it, please keep watching. So one thing you will need to have for this is a food processor. You can find it at any of your local store, Hudson's Bay for us in Canada, or any grocery store. Next, you will need some almonds. These are high in vitamin E and they are very good for your bone and teeth. Then you will need a pinch of salt, a container to store your almond butter in the fridge for up to 2 weeks, some cinnamon, and a spatula. First thing you'll need to do is pour in your almonds into the food processor. Then you will need to turn on your food processor and keep processing the almonds for about 5 minutes at a time. Now, when you stop the food processor after 5 minutes, take your spatula and make sure to stir the almonds and put it in a position that the food processor will be able to process all of it. Just keep going for another 5 minutes. At this point, you can go ahead and add your cinnamon in to give it a little bit more flavor. And a pinch of salt. Then keep processing your almonds until you get to that buttery consistency. At this point, if you remove the lid, you will see that the almonds are starting to look a little bit more like butter, but not quite there yet. So keep on doing it for another 5 to 7 minutes and it should get you to the consistency that you are looking for. Now it should take you about 20 minutes to get to this point in this recipe. For me, it took about 25 minutes, but it all depends on the food processor that you are using. In this final stage of the recipe, you will only process the almonds for about 2 minutes before getting your desired consistency. Now this is the final results of the almond butter. This is how it should look like at the end of your 20-25 minutes, depending on what food processor you are using. Just go ahead and stir it, get the excess off the blade, and you can go ahead and start pouring it into your container. As you can see, this recipe was very simple. All you had to add was the almonds in the food processor and keep going for 20 to 25 minutes. And make sure to leave your almond butter in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. That's it for today's episode. Make sure to head over to the Fearfully and Wonderfully Made blog to get some more recipes. And I will see you guys in the next episode.